First, we'll open the trunk. Right there is a clip that is supposed to be taken out. We'll use a clip remover tool like this and take out the top cover of the clip first. Once the top part is pulled out, then we will take out the bigger portion, which is the bottom one. Now we need to pull down this side of the cover. Notice the edges of the cover is underneath that rubber right there, and we have to pull out the edges all the way from the bottom till the top. Behind the cover, there's that plastic bracket that we have to pull out. Similar to that, there is one more at the top that also needs to be pulled out. Underneath both covers, there are two nuts that we are supposed to take out. And here we'll be using an 8mm wrench to take both of those nuts out. You can lose them with the tool first and then just take it out with your fingers. That speeds up the process a little bit. One nut is taken out. Similar way, we'll take out the second nut, lose it with the tool first, and then just take it out with your fingers. We'll also be taking out this main plug right there. That is the only plug for the tail light. You could see that there is a tab right there behind, just like that. So we need to press and hold that tab and then pull the plug outwards. Plug is out. Again, what we did here, we did press and hold that tab right there, and then we pulled the plug outwards. Plug is out, and this plug is isolated right now. It's connected all the way here, and we will pull that part out once we are taking the tail light out. Now we go at the front and slightly pull the tail light from the bottom side. There we got the tail light pulled out, and it is a huge tail light, by the way, and this is how the tail light looks like from behind. To take out the tail light completely, we will need to pull out this rubber portion which is attached with the harness of the tail light. Grab and pull it like that, and it should come out. With that, we are done taking out the taillight completely. Now suppose you have a new taillight and you want to install it back. We will punch in the wiring first, the way we took it out from. We will put back the rubber portion and make sure it is in place from all over the edges and not coming out. Once the rubber cover is completely in, then we will go ahead and install the taillight. Now we are good to go ahead and punch in the taillight back. So the taillight here has two edges. Notice there are two pointers coming out right there. One right here and one right there. These two pointers are actually supposed to go into these two spots right there. And notice from the top side there is one white color pointer out there. That white color pointer is actually supposed to be installed right here. We will go ahead and gently punch in the taillight in that spot. Also make sure to align the taillight keeping in mind those positions which we just pointed out. Once taillight is in position, then we will just give it a push from all over the edges. Seems like taillight is sitting properly. Now we will go behind and punch in the plug along with the nuts. We will need to put back the plug where we took it out from. We punch in the plug and then push it to a point until we hear a clicking sound. Now we will go ahead and punch in both the nuts. Punch in the nuts with your fingers first and try tightening it as much as you can with your fingers. Once you notice the nut is not going further, only then you can bring in the tool and tighten them appropriately. We make sure we are not tightening the nuts extra because sometimes it could break the tail light from behind. So be a little careful tightening those nuts. Once both the nuts are tight enough, now we will go ahead and punch in both the covers that we pulled out earlier in the process. Both of the plastic covers are in. Now we will go ahead and put back the main cover. Also make sure that the edges of the cover are coming behind that rubber molding. Now we will install the final clip. Before punching in the clip, we make sure it is shaped like that. And once we have this clip ready like this, we will align the cover a little bit and then place that clip right there. Once the clip is completely in, only then we will push the top portion to install it firm and strong. With that, we are done with the replacement of the tail light. If this video helps you in any way, please consider liking this video and subscribing to our channel. Here are the list of tools used for this takeout.